Hello, mathematicians. Today we are working on lesson 7-4. We are learning how to tell and write time in half hours. For this lesson, we are using the clock tool. If you would like to use the clock tool, please log into your Think Central account, click iTools, then Clock. Okay, now we are looking at the analog clock using iTools from Think Central. The hour hand is pointing to the 4 and the minute hand is pointing to the 12, so it's 4 o'clock. Let's pull up our digital clock and we can talk about the movement of the hands. Now, as time goes on, the hands move. Let's watch as the time goes past 4 o'clock. What's happening? As the minutes are passing, the hour hand is moving slowly toward the next hour. Let's watch and see how the minute hand moves all the way around the clock from 12 to 12, while the hour hand just moves from the 4 to the 5. You may remember that there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. That means in 1 hour, the minute hand has to move from the 12 all the way back to the 12, and that's 60 minutes. But if we divide the clock in half, half of 60 is 30. We know this because when we add 30 plus 30, or a half plus another half, that equals the whole, or 60. Another way to think about this is 60 minus 30 equals 30. These two clocks show that it is 10:30. We know this because on the digital clock, there's a 10 on the hour side and a 30 on the minute side. When we look at the analog clock, the hour hand is pointing between the 10 and 11, and the minute hand is pointing to the 6, which is the 30-minute mark. Please open up to Student Workbook page 319. For exercise 1, the direction said to write the half-hour time on the digital clock. To do this, let's take a look at the analog clock. Right now, the minute hand is pointing to the 6. It's pointing to the 30-minute mark. Where is the hour hand pointing? It's in between the 8 and the 7. So, which hour has passed? Remember, the hands of the clock move in a clockwise direction. So, the hour hand would have passed by the 7 before it passed by the 8. In other words, the hour hand always goes from lesser to greater numbers. So it's moving from 7 to the 8. With that in mind, we know that we can write 7 into the hour side of the digital clock and 30 onto the minute side. So it is 7:30. If you would like, please pause the video at this time to finish up page 319. If you are ready, please open up to page 320. The directions for exercise 11 said to cross out the clock that shows the wrong time. The digital clock shows that it's 7:30. Both analog clocks have minute hands pointing to the 6, which is at the 30-minute mark. The hour hand on this clock is between the 8 and the 7. The hour hand on this clock is between the 8 and the 9. Remember, the hands of a clock move in a clockwise direction. So, for it to be 7:30, the hour hand can be a little past the 7, but not too far away. So, this clock is wrong. Now, this clock matches 7:30. Let's help Puzzled Penguin. Look at the hour hand Puzzled Penguin drew. Here's his hour hand. It is between the 12 and the 1. The digital clock says it's 1:30. Is Puzzled Penguin correct? No, Puzzled Penguin is wrong. What did Puzzled Penguin do wrong? Puzzled Penguin's clock says that it is 12:30, not 1:30. 1:30 means that it is 30 minutes after 1. The hour hand should be between the 1 and the 2. So now both clocks are showing 1:30. To finish up today's lesson, please work on student workbook pages 319 and 320. Thank you.